I'm at Toronto Science Museum now, and you can see behind me what a massive and huge structure it is, and it is so well made. I'm going to go inside, and if the tickets are available, I'm going to give you the full tour of this whole museum. So guys, let's go. And behind me right there, you can see everyone protesting and still taking Canadian flags and protesting against the vaccine. But leaving everything aside, I'm going inside now. It's getting very cold outside, so let's go guys. So as I told you, we got tickets to the Science Ontario Museum, and behind me you can see this huge structure of dinosaur, and I can't pronounce the name, it's really long. It's Futalocochorus, I don't know what it is, and this is the name of the dinosaur I couldn't pronounce. They have a lot of dinosaur fossils everywhere, and it's going to take time, and I'm going to show you everything possible in this museum. So guys, this sculpture of Buddha is from the Ming dynasty of the Vairocana Buddha. Just look at this guys, this looks so old and unique, and there are strict instructions that just don't touch this. But here is the full history of the Buddha guys. So guys, this is my first time coming to a museum in Canada, but after a really long time I've come to some museum looking at such artifacts and everything. It makes me feel like the movie Night in the Museum, but there are many people over here guys. And Night in the Museum is one of my favorite and the funniest movies they have made. It's a movie about a security guard who stays late at night in the museum, and all the sculptures, everything in the museum comes back to life, and he has to face many challenges, but it's a very fun movie guys, you should watch it. Guys, this is what a halberd is. This is from the Italian Empire, and this has a long axe and armor with it. Just look at the spear guys, and the size of the sword, and there's a glass partition so you can't touch everything here guys. So what you're looking at is an Egyptian mummy. It is the coffin of the mummy of Nakht, and this is about from 1190 BC, which could be like at least 3000 years old. Just look at everything from the museum guys. So this thing you see behind me is the Ming tomb, and this was actually originally in Beijing during the Ming Empire, and it is a cemetery for all the general and officers and all. All this that you see is from the Ming dynasty in the 16th centuries. Just look at this carriage over here. Just look at those porcelains. I'm going to show you everything closely, but just have a look at all this guys. This is for sitting on horses. This looks so beautiful guys. This is actually not from the Ming dynasty, but from the Han dynasty in 206 BC, which is also nearly 3000 years old. There are roof tiles, there is different types of sculptures. This is the watchtower. China from a very earlier time was always a powerful country, a powerful place, and the way they have built everything, all these vessels, all these sculptures is commendable, and they are still intact after so many years. All their armors, all their vessels, everything as it is. The only one thing that they have done is ruin many people's life in the 21st century. That is actually the worst thing ever done by them. So all these things that you see are very old actually, and if you want such vessels and all nowadays, even when they replicate all these designs and the structure, these go for thousands and thousands of dollars. These are not cheap at all. Very expensive stuff because they have a lot of historic value to it. Look at this beautiful statue of Gautam Buddha. All of them look so good. These look like their disciples, but this man was a very good and calm and a great man, Gautam Buddha. I have been to many of such museums and I have vlogged a lot before in Korea and many other places. So I'm going to make a short vlog. So someday when I make it, stay tuned for that as well.
So as you can see, China had already invented mobile covers since 10,000 BC, as they knew that a new invention is going to come, and you can see it here. So the first hole is for the fingerprint in Oppo, Vivo and MI phones, and one of our friend also uses it. And the hole on top is specially made for the camera.
What you just saw was the most brilliant description given by my friend Neet of what you saw. It was exactly like a phone cover, and the funniest commentary I've ever seen this guy do. I loved what he just said, guys. Logging each and everything and showing you each and everything, describing everything is not possible because the vlog would be too long. And I'm just showing you everything in nutshell, every aspect, and I'm not going to describe everything because I am a very lazy reader and I'm not going to read each and every fact about this place. I'm just here to see everything because like just looking at this, reading everything in nutshell is so much fun in a museum for me. But many people might disagree, and people really come here, take this seriously, read everything, note everything down, which is actually a very good thing. I won't deny it. You can see the old vintage boats in this museum. There are so many clothing places. Everything. This is a little modern museum, guys, and this is not very vintage. But this has many of the artifacts from the Ming as well as other dynasties. Guys, if this is what it is and nothing of a counterfeit, so otherwise this all would cost so much. The person who has this would be literally a millionaire, guys. All these artifacts have so much value to it. These artifacts are not something very simple. All these are related to many big people from the historic time. I don't know any of these people, guys, but if they have pictures of them and if they have quotes and if they have many things written about them, guys, they definitely must have been very famous. Here you have some axes, some fishermen catching fish equipment, old woolen jackets. Just look at all these jackets, guys. These look so fashionable. All the fashion companies one day will make such jackets and sell them for like $1,000, $2,000. And because it's a historic thing, people will spend so much on it, guys. So we have come here to the mineralogy section where there are mostly rocks everywhere. I don't know anything about rocks, but the way they are displayed looks very nice, guys. Now, like I found something which I would really like. It is all about wildlife over here, guys. And as you know, because I travel so much, I do so many safaris. I'm a big lover of wildlife, guys. There are different types of animals, mammals, bears, fishes, everything, guys. Lots of insects for insect lovers. I don't know how many are there in my viewers, but have a look at the full museum, guys. There are certain corals, fishes, and out of this, the king crab. So guys, the king crab is a very famous crab, and the people who eat this, they have to hunt it, and these crabs are getting overpopulated, which is depleting the marine life. That's why hunting of this has become even more prominent nowadays. And if you want to eat this at a restaurant, this would cost you at least $600, the full crab. And all the legs, all the body, everything has some flesh in them. And the people who eat this tell that this is one of the tastiest crab. I'm a vegetarian, but still I'm just trying to give you all info, guys. Wow, Batman's home, the Bat Cave. These trees that they have made look so good, guys. And there's a bat picture over here. It looks disgusting. Batman and my mother's greatest fears. Why I said that this is my mom's greatest fear is because a couple of years back, one bat literally fell from a tree and just held my mother's hair, and it was like a very bad, painful experience for my mom. Every Indian dadi's favorite thing, cutlery and cups. This is tea for the Europeans. All this is modern architecture, guys.
He's going to buy it from here for his new house.
The last and final thing in this museum is this gift shop over here. And if I find some interesting thing, I'll definitely buy this because my mom loves all this shopping from all these places. Souvenirs. So this is the beautiful dome behind me, and the way it has been kept, maintained and painted looks phenomenal, guys. Actually, there is one more floor, but we have to rush somewhere else, and Neith has some work, so we will leave the museum now, guys.